Welcome back, Swamplings. I'm your boy Jay Shrek with more Titans talk. Sorry for the video delay. I promise that not every video this week will be delayed, just this one and Who Talk. I had a really busy weekend with a bunch of stuff, so I didn't have all the time to see everything when I wanted. That's enough of that. You came here for Titans, and that's what you are about to get. The new episode of Titans is now available, and I have watched it, and I can definitely say that I am liking the dark tone that the series has taken. I know that most of the DC comics are a bit on that darker side and actually translate a lot better on screen when that is embraced and executed well, unlike some movies within the DCEU. We're getting a lot more of that Rachel and Dick Grayson connection in this episode, and it is primarily being focused around their story arcs to begin with, rather than talking about like Starfire and Beast Boy. But we do get an introduction to two other characters who are pretty cool as well. Their names are Hank and Don, who are also better known as a vigilante hero names personas Hawk and Dove from the comics. I am not very familiar with these guys in the series, so I am not really sure about how accurate these character portrayals are, but from what I saw from them in the episode, I did really like it. And there is a really clear history of Grayson previously working with these guys, which automatically leaves a bit of a unique relationship dynamic between the three of them. Hank sees Grayson as a bit of a threat, being that it seems that Don and Grayson were a thing at one point, and now Hank and Dove are, or Dawn, I guess, are clearly together. Her name is Dove as well, but the main point of them meeting up, though, again, was to keep Rachel safe. And now in this episode, we see an odd family coming after her. Like they seem very like sinister, like evil of sorts. Like they got the tip about where she's at and everything, and now they are after her. And I just don't want to spoil too much for you guys if you haven't seen the episode, but there really wasn't too much going on in this episode other than the family coming after her, and a lot like just a lot of that character dynamic and development that you see, especially with that growing relationship between Grayson and Rachel, which I am pretty captivated by. I also do like the inclusion of Grayson going in to help Hawk and Dove with their final hit that they were planning on taking on. There just really wasn't much downtime in the episode that really made it feel boring, which is a good thing. Whenever you really expected it to almost like feel boring, that was more replaced with a lot more of that character development that I was just talking about, which is really what the show needs, especially within its first season. You need to have a feel for all of the characters in order to actually really care, and I do care because they have actually been working on that development enough and trying to make me care. And that's one thing for sure that the show is doing very good so far. And making me care about these characters and leaving cliffhangers for each one, and which is a big reference to last week's episode, uh, really makes me want to see more of that character or those characters. This episode truly is a good follow up to last week's episode, and I cannot wait to see more. That's all I really have to say about this episode. I can say though that I do highly suggest the series to anyone who is a fan of these comic book characters, because I think Robin's the actor who portrays Robin is great, and really all the same with all the other characters too. I think that just all the actors and actresses the uh, are all doing a fantastic job with their given roles so far. That's all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then slam that thumbs up button. Comment below what you think of the new episode, and don't forget to subscribe. Follow me on my social media accounts, and click that bell icon to stay up to date with all things roaring in the media. Jay Shrek, now logging off.